first thing you do when you've found your location is to do a proper analysis of the suburb. And one way you can do that and get a really broad view of what's going on is just drive around the suburb. Have a look at what's going on. You know, you can tell a lot very, very quickly driving down different streets, type of cars in the driveway, the type of buildings that have been built, if there's any general activity in the area. You know, if there's a local park, you know, you can gauge activity down there. Lifestyle factors. Other thing too is curbside appeal. You know, definitely, you know, if there's cycleways, walkways, the roads are in good condition, you can generally tell that the LGA has been, you know, the actual council cares about, you know, the actual district. The other thing too is, you know, driving down the streets, you can see whether people are house proud, you know, whether they're maintaining their lawns or they've got rubbish or, you know, and it's very, very evident very quickly if you are in one of the gentrified streets or if you are in one of the streets that probably has more rentals and not so much home ownership. There's some key things to look out for, and you can assess very quickly. What's going to be the future planning for that area? There's many ways that you can assess that. You know, going to the council's website, there's a lot of information in there. Pick up the phone, ring the town planner. They're there to answer your questions, and you can find out a lot of information about probably what's coming up through the council minutes. Everything is open disclosure now. You can pay for reports if you do wish to. Attend council meetings, there's some information there. But, you know, look, just peruse the local shops. Go in there, talk to the local shopkeepers, or, you know, they're generally very open to discussing about what's happening in the local area because it directly affects them. Another way you can assess what's going on is drive around, see what's being built, basically. If there's infrastructure going into the district, you know, the government's focusing on building up that area, making it more appealing. If there's a lot of subdivision going, you know that the local council area is going to be growing at a rapid rate. And if that's the case, is there enough schools? Childcare? Is there a local hospital? How far away? Also with public transport is another good indicator of what's going on in that district. If it's easy to get around, then it's going to be more appealing for a lot of people to live there because, you know, it's just easy. Suburb creep. Okay, you found your location. You go, okay, you really got your heart set on that location, that street. It's probably out of your price point. And where that suburb is in the property cycle, it might have been already gentrified, had all the planning done, it's already been built out, it's basically done, the whole district's done. So you're paying a premium for that, for all the hard work that's sort of gone on previous and made that location desirable. Suburb creep, have a look at the neighbouring suburbs. Sometimes you can really find some really good value there, and it could be only like a matter of crossing a main street. I know that happened for myself, and you just get swept up in the growth for that location, and then you're benefiting a growth factor in when you have already purchased your property, and then for future development that's coming down the line. Very valuable. Usually once a suburb has reached its maximum, suburb creep just happens by natural default, and then the local government area. And that's the other thing too with planning. the LGAs are not going to build up their whole district at the same time. It's usually a very staged, planned, managed execution of what needs to happen to that district. You usually find suburbs that they might build up that shopping district. So there might be a new shopping centre going up, a new bus transport hub, then the housing goes up around it, and then they get that settled, and then they move on to the next district, and then rebuild the shopping district in that in that area. So just some good tips, something to look at and investigate.